Hi, my name is Allie. I have alopecia, and I have alopecia areata, which is an autoimmune disorder. And so I suffer from hair loss, and I'm gonna get a wig from Corey J's boutique, so I'm super excited. And here's just some of my spots just to show you. Let's see. Okay. All right, perfect. Oh my gosh. So, Allie,
are you ready for your first wig from CoreyJ'sBoutique.com or not?
yeah.
I'm so excited.
All right, here we go.
All right, guys, what's up? Welcome back to Corey J's Boutique. Yes, I am coming back again with another white girl wig install, and I am so excited for this updated install method that I'm using today. Okay, so if you're interested in learning how to install a wig on a white girl, continue watching right now. Okay, so my client today suffers from alopecia areata. So as you see, I'm just braiding around the parts where I can. It's pretty easy, actually. Her hair has a nice texture to it, so I'm just trying to braid it as tight as I can without putting a lot of tension on her hair or whatnot. So just watch my braid method, and this would work for anybody with any hair type. Just straight to the back is how I'm braiding it for the frontal wig from CoreyJ'sBoutique.com. Okay, so now I'm just gonna cut off her cap. I use a very, very neutral, like beige color cap. It's almost actually like white, which was really, really good for her skin because once you put the foundation on there, it's literally like the perfect color. If you guys want to see the entire bald cap method, I do have another white girl wig install where I did show it. But in this method, I'm just showing you guys, or in this video, I'm sorry, I'm just showing you guys how I cut it off, and I'm just cutting very close to her hairline. Obviously, I also sprayed close to her hairline. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my client's foundation and her brush, and I'm going to put the foundation on the brush and then sweep the brush onto the cap. This is the step that if you miss will mess up your entire install. Allowing the foundation, to color the cap really creates a realistic look for the wig. So you should do this on the cap, and then following the cap, you should also do this on your actual lace as well. So if you have a closure or a frontal, the lace should be bleached, right? But then you also need to put the same foundation that you put on your face, not only onto your cap, but also onto that lace, so that, you get a very realistic look. And this is why anybody can wear a wig, because I can take my foundation and I can make it my brown color, and whoever else can take their foundation and make it whatever color they are. So this is really like the most crucial step in the entire install process. Please, 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 guys, don't miss it. All right, guys, so what you're going to see me doing right now is just like fitting the wig on her head. Before I start like putting glue and everything, the first thing you want to do is actually put the wig on your head and like pretty much measure it so you can know, okay, this is where I need to put my glue because this is where I want my like my hairline to begin. You know what I mean? So I'm just kind of measuring it, seeing where her hairline should be. So now what you're going to see me doing is cutting the lace in sections. I like to do this just to make sure that the install is more seamless and that the lace is really glued down. I also want to fix the part that's by her ears before I start gluing, just to make sure that part gets down. So as you guys can see, I'm just adjusting it. I'm going to cut a little bit and just make sure everything is proper before I begin to glue for a flawless finish to this install. Okay, so now it's time for the glue. So as you can see, I'm starting with small dots on the back of her head. where her cap is. I don't like putting glue just on the edge of an install, especially when it's long term. That can create like a lot of tension and like headaches. So I definitely like to put the glue like further back to begin, so that I have, a lot of space where the wig is actually stuck down and it'll stay for a while. So I'm just going to take a few layers of this glue, and I'm going to smooth each layer out until the layer is clear. And then I'm going to apply another layer until it's time for me to lay the lace and melt it into her scalp. Yay, it's time to lay down the lace. So now, as you guys can see, I'm going to do it section by section. I'm going to use her assistance. Yes, it is okay for you to ask your clients for help. You need that lace to be, as seamless and as melted as possible. So the best way is for it to be held down, as it's drying, so it can actually really like stick. You want the lace to melt. So I really wanted this lace to melt into her scalp, so I'm just taking my comb and making sure that every piece that should be down is down. And yeah, it's really exciting. This wig looks amazing. I'm excited. So now that her lace is on, we want to make sure that it is completely melted, okay? So now I had her to take a scarf of hers and wrap it around her head so that we can make sure the lace completely dries and that the glue completely dries and that the lace melts into the glue. So right now I'm just showing you guys how I flat iron this wig from CoreyJ'sBoutique.com. She did buy this wig on sale. I believe it was $149. Not a bad price at all for real Chinese virgin extensions, and not only extensions, but to take it a step further, a wig that came bleached and plucked for her, So really, really nice quality wigs. Definitely get you some. But after we show how we just flat iron the wig and everything, I'll show you guys how we went ahead and cut off the lace and made the baby hairs. Yes, baby hairs coming up, and no, they are not like the last ones. These baby hairs really fit her. I took my time. I've been practicing, so I'm just excited for you guys to see the final results. Now it's time to cut off the lace. So as you guys can see, I'm cutting very close to her hairline, and I'm not cutting in a straight line at all. I'm just following the hairline for a very realistic look. And so after I cut off all the lace, I'm just gonna go back in one more time and glue anything that isn't down but I feel like should be down. Anything that isn't supposed to be down, I'm cutting off, and then I'm going back in just for that extra security to glue down those flaps. Just so you guys know, what you see me doing with the back of the comb is literally like pushing the lace into her scalp. Once I see that the glue is completely clear, that helps with the melting method by actually like pushing the lace into her scalp. It just ensures that it's down, but definitely make sure that your make sure that your glue is clear before you begin to press your lace down with the comb. So after I went back and glued the edges, I also put her scarf on again so that we can dry her hair before these baby hairs. We want to make sure that the lace was completely down, completely dry before manipulating the baby hair. So dun 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 dun, this is the part. Okay, so first I'm going to just show you guys how I make her frontal look like scalp, by creating this part or whatever. And that foundation that we put on there earlier definitely helped. We didn't put any foundation on top of the lace as we normally would. We actually just put foundation on the cap and also on the bottom of the lace, but not on top. Okay, so as you can see, this lace is a really, really good quality from CoreyJsBoutique.com. It fits my skin color. It fits her skin color. It fits all skin colors. You just have to have the correct foundation. I can't stress that enough. And now for the baby hairs. So we're going for a very, very natural looking baby hair look. Okay, so we're gonna do pretty much three little baby hairs on each side. One being the sideburns, which we're gonna keep pretty long. We're not going to swoop them. We're not going to put a lot of gel on them. We're gonna keep them long and shaggy like a natural look. Okay. And then we're going to do a little swoopy thing to the side. Just one, not too many. And we're going to keep it very thin and also very natural looking by not putting a lot of eco style. The last time I used a lot of product and also cut them very short, and I made a lot of baby hair, and it was not the right thing to do, but it was my first install on a white girl. So please forgive me, guys, and just know that this time is 1,000 times better. These baby hairs look honestly really, really good. Her hair is popping, and she was very happy with this. So yeah, watch my baby hair method. This should work for you out there if you are a white girl or if you just like the natural baby hair look.
How do you like your hair?
I love my hair. It looks amazing. The part looks so great.
Ooh.
No makeup.
Yes.
No makeup. You have to let people know that. That's so important.
Yeah, we didn't even put any makeup
Seriously,
on.
I mean, no, really, for real.
We really did.
Because everybody puts makeup on. So, like, to not put makeup on.
We really did not put any
it's
makeup on
crazy.
top. That's
You
because
have
my
to let
lace
them
is
know.
really good, though. The lace I have is, like, super, super good.
Like, you have to let them know that shit. Like, you do. Because
Okay, turn to the other side.
you have to let people know that.
Ooh, yes.
Should we turn this side?
Yeah,
To
that's
that.
good. Yes. A nice real wig. Yes, ma'am. And then now tuck the sides back so you can just see like your baby hairs. Tuck them all the way behind your ear. Yeah, right there. Boom. That's it. That's it. Like fuck. Yes. Oh, shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Yes. That looks good. Look at how good this looks.
Oh my god!
You look good.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Stop! I can't. Like, I can't.
Look at that shit.